Question, Kaliko.
Hey, Coach. Was James Harden at practice today?
No, he wasn't at practice. We felt it was best for James and best for the group for him not to come to practice today.
Jonathan Fagan.
Sorry about that. Do you think this is salvageable, the relationship with him and him on the team? And can the team be fixed, or if anything needs to be fixed, can it be fixed if he is still on the team?
That's a good question. I'm not really sure. You want everybody to be on the same page. You want everybody to be committed to each other on an NBA team, and with kind of how things have gone the last few days, actually for a while, I'm not sure. That's a I don't know question.
Brian T. Smith.
Stephen, kind of going off that, last night James said from his perspective it can't be fixed. How do you get the buy-in you need from the rest of your team, the commitment, the chemistry, all these things you've been working on when you have this situation? Does that situation with Harden have to be resolved for this team to move forward the right way?
You would think so. Yeah, I mean, there has to be some sort of resolution, whether it's a complete buy-in at some level or some other way to kind of get it taken care of. So, yeah, it's not an easy situation by any stretch of the imagination. But for a team and a team atmosphere, or a team, the good of the team, I'll say, everybody needs to be pointed in the same direction, and that's what's best.
Thank you.
Mark Berman.
Stephen, given all that you've said here, how do you move forward while this is, for lack of a better phrase, in limbo?
We control what we can. We concentrate on beating San Antonio and what it's going to take in order for us to beat San Antonio. And that's about all we can do at this point. There's so much that's kind of up in the air, and so much that is, I mean, I always have said, and this, that I'm very much into the controllables and the things that I can control. And I would like to think that this would be one of those things that I could help with, but it's just either going to take time or it's not going to happen.
Kim Davis.
Hey, Coach, kind of piggybacking off that, how are you navigating just this new experience for you and all that's come with being a head coach of this particular team? And are you able to draw on any other experiences to help you? You still got a team to coach and move forward. How are you doing that?
Well, I grew up in this, so I've been going to NBA games since I was born, basically, and I've been in the NBA locker rooms, and I've had conversations with, whether it's my dad or Don Nelson or any of Steve Clifford, any of my mentors, or been in situations where players are, not getting along or not wanting to be there, or any long assortment of issues that I've seen over the 40, not just the 20 years that I've been an assistant coach, but the 47 years of my life. This is all I know, and I understand that the NBA is a business, and I understand that team dynamics are so very important, but there's also the business aspect that has to be managed by the coach, and it's not an easy thing, but the people who I've been around, the players who I've coached, the experiences that I've had, they all have prepared me for this moment. So as difficult as it is, it's, it's all I know. This is my life, and it has been for a long time.
Stephanie Jones.
Hey, Coach, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry, it's not a great day, but good to see you as always. I just wanted to follow up your first answer. You said that you thought it was best for James and for the team that he not be present at practice. How does that work moving forward? Is that until the situation is resolved? I'm talking about tomorrow night's game and then moving forward after that.
Yeah, we're still kind of communicating on that and trying to figure out what that looks like. But all parties have to be kind of on the same page when it comes to that one. So I don't have a good answer for you on that one. Hopefully within the next little while, I have a better answer for you.
Adam Spolman.
Stephen, do you ever feel like James gave you and this team a chance?
James gave me a chance. I spoke to James before before I was offered this job. That was the last domino that needed to fall in order for me to get this job. James is nothing but professional to me, and we've had some good conversations. So as far as his commitment to me, it's been good, and it's just a crazy NBA situation. It really is, and I know that all the questions are trying to kind of maybe finger point or find the story in it, but it's really just one of those kind of all around messed up situations that's hard to kind of quantify and kind of wrap your mind around, and figuring out the best way to have the group move forward. That's my job, and it was a sleepless night last night trying to figure out what the best way to do that would be.
Christy Rican.
Hi, Coach. Have you had a conversation with James since he said the things he said last night? And if not, do you hope you'll have a chance to speak with him about how he's feeling?
I spoke with him today, and I'm going to leave it at that. We had a conversation today.
Tim McMahon.
Stephen, what was your reaction when you heard James say that this team's just not good enough?
I don't. The reaction was less about what James said and more about the group, and the how the group would feel about what he said. Obviously, I have a lot of confidence in the group, and I have a lot of hope that this is a quality team, and we can play better than we have been playing, and we have talent and that sort of thing. But that sort of thing, less kind of how I felt about it, but more about how the group felt about it. That was my main concern, because that's hard to hear, and especially when you don't believe it and you know it not to be true.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, can you pinpoint a time where you've seen or knew that this was coming, or did James give you any indication of how he was feeling, the past couple of games?
Nope.
Thank you, Coach.